We're checking out and then ranking each of the hero specializations in The War Within. And in this video, we're looking at the Dark Ranger for Hunters. This is available to both Marksmanship and Beastmaster Hunters. Members of Sylvanas' elite ranger team, these hunters give in to anger and darkness to fuel their powerful attacks. We're going to go over this hero spec's concept, implementation, power, and then give it an overall score.
Sazaze.
Concept-wise with this, we're getting exactly what we want. A Dark Ranger is a huge fantasy in World of Warcraft, and it's a character role that a lot of players have been aiming for since making Hunters. Being a member of Sylvanas' elite squad is a huge fantasy. The dark spells and the black arrow are all huge core concepts to this, and they absolutely nailed the concept with a 5 out of 5. For the implementation, Black Arrow is a new spell you can use once every 30 seconds that puts a powerful 18-second debuff on the target, and every tick of that debuff has a chance to reset either aim shot or barb shot's cooldown. Black Arrow is a pretty cool spell, but it has some rotational problems in it. First off, it's a new ability that you have to track the usage of, adding another 30-second cooldown to the rotations of the classes. This is especially problematic for the Beast Mastery, which already has so many different cooldowns and stacks that you're tracking, that this just adds more to it. The resets on aim shot and barb shot also mess with the rotation quite a bit, making it so that you're constantly reacting to these changes, and it throws off your flow quite a bit. It takes a lot more concentration to play this specialization than it does others. Throughout the rest of the tree, it does things like makes the takes of Black Arrow do more things, like summon Dark Beasts, give you free uses of Kill Shot regardless of the target's HP. It can give you reductions on the cooldown of Black Arrow if the target dies while the effect is still on it, or it can give you extra focus whenever that chance to proc a free spell hits, making it more likely that you're going to be able to cast that free spell when you get it. The capstone ability, Withering Fire, makes it so that whenever you get that reset on your spell, black arrows rain down from the sky on the target, dealing additional shadow damage and increasing your damage output. This could have been a really cool capstone, but I think the visuals of it is a little bit lacking, that you don't really feel it happening. A lot of people are excited about the defensive node in the middle and what it says for high-end Mythic Plus, giving you extra healing from your shadow damage or making it so that Exhilarate and Survival of the Fittest proc the other one's effect. This is definitely more of a single target build, with the only AoE kind of situation is Shadow Surge, which makes it so that when you multi-shot a target that has the Black Arrow debuff, it'll pulse a Shadow AoE, but that's not really that impactful. I think this implementation leaves a lot to be desired. For Beast Mastery especially, where extra procs of Barb Shot aren't really that exciting, but also for Marksmanship, where you're locked down and unable to move way more often because of all of the free aim shots, you're much more stationary of a player, which doesn't really feel that Dark Ranger vibe. It's not filling the fantasy that players are looking for with the actual implementation, and I'm going to give it about a 2-star implementation. Power-wise, it's feeling a little bit middle of the packy here, and I'm going to be giving it about 2.5 stars. It isn't doing anything particularly exciting for the power play of your character. This gives it an overall power rating of 3 stars. Right in the middle-ish, being heavily carried by the concept and idea of being a Dark Ranger rather than its implementation and power. I and a lot of hunters out there had a lot of high hopes for the Dark Ranger hero specialization, and we're just not getting what we were looking for when we're playing this hero spec. What I would change here is basically instead of having it that it resets barb shot or aim shots cooldown, just make it so that it turns those attacks into like a shadowy wailing arrow or something like that feels like you're sending out more dark energy. Making it so that more of your attacks come out with that dark energy could really make you feel more like a Dark Ranger or a Shadow Hunter kind of deal, and you can definitely feel the class a little bit more rather than everything being so subtle and the procs being entirely related to abilities you'd already be casting. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. I'm Zesty Fresh with Sazaze Games, and we'll catch you guys next time.